Time for the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. A vintage renewal. All in, gates crash back, and they sent on their way. Trip of Fortune outrunning. One of the early leaders, Cousin Casey, with blinkers on, is eager to get into the vanguard and get into the lead, and Cousin Casey in front. Is he overdoing it, though? Trip of Fortune is second. Then comes Zapatilis, who improved at the outside of Trip of Fortune. The pace is on. A length and a half away to Rascallion. Then comes Safe Passage, the red cap. At their outside, Charles Dickens is midfield. Muthana's right alongside the red sleeves and the white cap. Then came Royal Aussie. Do It Again as one from last, leaving Bingwa at the tail end of the field as they make their way through the final 1,000 metres, and Cousin Casey in a better rhythm shows the way by around a length over Zapatilis in second. Then comes Trip of Fortune, who races away at the rail in third. Rascallion's fourth towards the final 800 metres. Charles Dickens is fifth. He's now given himself about 2 lengths over Muthana. Then comes Safe Passage in the red cap at the outside of Charles Dickens. Royal Aussie next best. Then Do It Again and Bingwa, they the last two. They whip them in 8 lengths at the top of the straight, and Cousin Casey brings them in. Zapatilis brought to the outside. Then comes Trip of Fortune. Charles Dickens with a dream run towards the inside. He's a length off the leader. Rascallion was next. Muthana under the outside rail. Then came Safe Passage, but here's Charles Dickens in a matter of strides. Went up to take the lead. Muthana runs a big race nearest us. Then comes Zapatilis, but the sensational story of Charles Dickens continues. Charles Dickens won the Hollywoodbets Gold Challenge. Muthana second. Then came Zapatilis, and Trip of Fortune was fourth.
And earlier on we saw Winchester Mansion put his hand up in a big way. Aldo Domeyer overcome with emotion. Gaynor Rupert is on track. Candice Bass Robinson is on track. Kevin Somerville is on track to lead in their champion, the 3-year-old son of Trippi, out of a mare by Dynasty, Demanding Lady.
Which will be speeches and the presentation. I think first up, let's have the winning jockey, who is Aldo Domeyer. And Aldo, full of emotion, and why not? Because this horse must be one of the most special horses that you've ridden throughout your career. You've had some success on some great horses, but he must be up there with some of the best that you have ridden.
Yeah, listen, I've ridden a lot of good horses, very good horses, champions, and just something different about him. And I said it from the start, you know. There's something about him, and I can't explain it. And we've got this connection, we've got this bond, and once I get on him, he knows I'm there. He just seems to calm down, and everything comes into play, and everything's at peace, you know. And I get a little bit nervous a day or two before the time because I'm just not sure what's going to happen. But the minute I get on him, all those emotions subsides, and I got all the confidence in the world. And he glided to the start, and he slept coming out the pens. And I didn't really want to be on the fence. It wasn't the plan, but he wanted to be there, and I always trust him wherever he wants to be. And as you can see, a lot of emotions because he's just such a special horse to me. And it's more than racing. It's more than anything else. And I said it some time ago, it looked like I was ready to throw in the towel when this horse came around, and he just changed everything for me, and he's just given me another kick up the backside and another chance at life. And it's just for him to reward me in this way without me probably feeling like I deserve it. It's just something special and something that's not common, especially in our industry. And yeah, big thank you to Mr. Rupert. He's starting to follow because of this horse, and look at all these people turning out to see this chestnut champ. And like I said, there's just so many more layers to him. Kevin, Candice, Trevor, Mark, there's so many people who need to thank Mr. Bass. I'm pretty sure they're all watching at home, my whole family. I know as much as I tell them not to, they probably tuned in right now. And yeah, I'm just going to go enjoy this moment. Thank you.
Well done to Aldo Domeyer. Understandable, just filled with emotion. Candice, you know, I want to take you back to your days with your dad, who I'm sure is watching, especially today. He's got a bond with this horse, a horse that he says has given him the motivation for where he is today. Well done to winning jockey Aldo Domeyer.